Alright, what's up, my guys? So, it's your boy Jordan Edmondson. I thought I would give you guys a different kind of video to help you guys out. So, I am currently entering my senior year of high school, and I want to help you guys out with anyone who's going through the college recruitment process like myself. There's been a lot of things I've learned throughout this journey, and I'm going to teach you guys some tips that I have learned and some tips that I have figured out for myself. So let's begin. So rule number one is to, whatever college you're interested in, research the hell out of them, bro. Like, research their financial aid, admissions, like what clubs they offer, their athletics program, research just like anything you can find in a college, research it, because whenever you eventually like talk to the coach or person with whatever sport you're interested in, if you know a lot of stuff about that particular school, they're going to be really interested. They're going to be like, oh yeah, he's really interested in us, and it's going to spark their interest in you. So, it's kind of a, like trade-off, so that would be my golden rule. I have two golden rules, and I'm going to go over that second rule right now. Golden rule number 2 is to never ask about scholarships. Specifically, never ask about athletic scholarships. Here's why. So, peep this, right? I'm talking to you, you're a college coach, and then I go straight to like, oh, so can you guys offer me something? That's gonna make them not interested in you, because they don't. For a lot of coaches, that's a huge turnoff. For like D1 and D2 schools, they're the only colleges that can offer athletic scholarships, and they only have a specific budget. They're only gonna offer you something if they know you can put something. If you can put something on the table for them. So let's say I run like a 45 400. Obviously, I'm gonna get offered something, right? But if you're running like a 51 and you're gonna be like, oh, what scholarship can you give me? They're gonna be like, what? Like, they're gonna look at you crazy, and then it's just not good. So, 2 golden rules is research colleges you're interested in, and never ask for athletic scholarships. It's just a huge turn off, and it would not make you interested it would make the coaches not interested in you. So just don't do it. Okay, rule number 3 is communicate. All right, communicate well with the coaches you're interested in. So, for my sport, track and field is very different from like football or basketball. So usually we're the ones who have to reach out first. That's just kind of how it is. Unless we get lucky, or if we're good enough, the colleges reach out to us. But we usually have to reach out to them. And in doing that, we build as time goes on, if the coach is interested in you, you're going to build a bond over time. So you're going to want to communicate with that coach. Communicate, bro. I cannot stress that enough. Like, it is super important. If you have any questions, even if it's just like a small question, ask them. Ask any questions you have, because they know the answers. They will answer that. So, and the more you communicate with the coach, the better your relationship is going to be with that coach. Number 4 kind of ties into number 3, but don't be afraid to speak out. And always, I'm telling you this, like, this is important, be yourself. Okay? Because you don't want to pretend to be someone you're not with the coach, because let's say you get on the team, right? And then all of a sudden you become more of yourself. Just not being yourself in general, that's just not it. Like, you don't need to pretend to be someone else, because if a coach isn't going to like you for who you are, you don't need to go there, period. Like, that's just how it is. So don't be afraid to speak out. Like I said, ask questions. Like, talk to the coach. Eventually that might be your future coach for the next 4 years, 4 or 5 years maybe. So it's like, ask them about their coaching philosophy. Like, what do you look for in an athlete? What can you expect out of me? What is something that you look for in all of your athletes? That kind of stuff. The philosophy. How do you train each athlete? And that kind of stuff. Just don't be afraid to speak out. Coaches like that, and you don't want to be afraid to speak out. Rule number 5, okay? This is also really important. A lot of people aren't going to tell you this, but ask about their recruiting deadline. Every college, every coach goes off of a specific deadline that they want you to sign for, or they might want their athletes to sign for. So let's say like UT Austin, right? They may have a recruiting deadline, I don't know, November to March, right? That's just a random deadline. That's not their actual deadline. I don't want you guys to think that. But that's just like a random time period that a college may be, like having. So it's always critical to ask that when you're in this process. Some colleges may not have a deadline. I know for track and field signing, you can start signing for a college as early as November. So as soon as November hits, you can sign anytime for track, right? But it just depends on the college. Some might want you to sign early. Some might want you to sign later. Or some may even not have a deadline, just want to see how far you progress. Now, I know for football, it's different. There's a specific day. And I know for basketball and baseball, it's just different stuff. I don't know about those sports because I'm in the track and field. So that's kind of how it is. And a really important one, this is last rule. Rule number 6. Make sure you're doing well in your classes. Okay? This is college we're talking about. Okay? You're not just going to just play sports, right? You're there to be a student athlete. Student comes first, then the athlete. So if you're not doing well in school, good luck. I'm just saying, you'll probably have to settle with a D3 or a JUCO. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you want to go to like Ole Miss or Rice or even Stanford, those top schools, your grades better be on point. I just gotta say that they better be on point because and the thing is, you don't even have to be a straight A student. If you have B's and if you take a hard classes, that's okay too. But just do well with your grades. There's a lot of schools not taking SATs, so it's not really that important. But still, do well on your SATs, ACTs too, if you can. Coaches look for that because it shows them that you're able to handle coursework with athletics. It shows that you're able to manage your time right. That's all it is. In college, you're gonna have to really manage your time well, and that's something a coach really wants to know from you. So that's all I have for right now. If you guys have any questions, please ask me. My Instagram is right here. If you guys want to DM me for any questions, or if you guys could comment below on the YouTube video, that'd be cool too. And I know it's been a long time since I made a YouTube video, but I've been busy. My season ended a little while ago, back in April. I'm currently making a YouTube video. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's gonna be good. But yeah, I'll see you guys later in the next one. And stay safe, my guys.